Hello, my name is Tom Styles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And 2014 is almost over. We had our Christmas and are coming up on New Year's, and then we will start 2015. And I had hoped to get 500 shows in this year, but I'm going to fall short, but that's not a problem. We'll get back on the ball again starting next year and pass 500 and shoot for 1,000. Yeah, what the heck. Anyway, today I wanted to give you a little bit of stats. I know that can be kind of boring, but I'll just take a few minutes to give you some stats on my YouTube channel, and then I have something really exciting after that. So stay tuned. Fast forward if you want through the stats and get to the good stuff. But here we go. So anyway, here's a little bit of background. I've never really done this, so I thought, well, what the heck? Let's do a little background. Here is who I am and what it is that I do and what I've done on my shows. So my name is actually Bruce Tom Styles. Middle name is Thomas, and I've always gone by Tom. And my ham radio license call is KE4GSK. And I was born and raised in Pinellas County, which I'm still here in Pinellas County. And I've been into amateur radio about 50 or more years. And I kind of dropped out when I was working. And just since I retired, I've kind of gotten back to it. And I worked at Honeywell in the Aircraft Defense Division for 37 years. I retired about 7 years ago. I used to do a Cars newsletter, which is our local amateur radio club, and that was pretty exciting. But amateur radio clubs kind of dropped off in recent years, and they're finally coming back. So hopefully they will reinstate themselves. I started making YouTube videos about 5 years ago with just messing around with just some not any particular subject videos. And then I started the Tom's Radio Room show in January of 2009 and been going on ever since then. And the reason for doing my shows is just for fun and to interact with my viewers, because I'm no expert and I don't have all the radios in the world to review. So I like to share that information with other people that have radios that I don't have. They have antenna experience that I don't have. They read books that I haven't read. And it's just, it's to share. So let's look at some statistics here for a moment, and then we'll get to the good stuff. Okay, here are some statistics about my show. YouTube and Google provides a lot of statistical information for their YouTube producers in all forms and fashion. I mean, you can look at stats till you're blue in the face. And just here's a few stats that may be of interest, may not. Number of views. This is over the past 2 months, November and December. Number of views that I've had is about 84,000 views. That to me, for my show, which is on very specific topics, I think that's pretty good. It's not excellent, but it's good enough to keep me inspired to keep doing shows. New subscribers. This something is really inspirational. Is the number of new subscribers I've been getting. I got over the past 2 months, I've gotten 346 new subscribers. Likes, I've gotten over 1,000 likes. Thank you very much for taking the time to push that like button. Comments, I've gotten over 1,000 comments in the last 60 days. Again, I appreciate comments. I think comments are very important. Shares, that's where you've watched a video and there's a button there just below the video that you can share this video with other people, like on Google Plus, Facebook, many other places you can share the video, and it gives my videos a chance to be viewed by people that don't even know about me, which apparently there's quite a few people in the world that don't know about me. So I'd appreciate you if you would do more sharing of my videos. That always helps. And then on the negative side, I've had some dislikes. In the past 2 months, I've had 53 dislikes. The one problem with, and I don't mind getting dislikes from the standpoint, maybe I did something wrong or maybe I left something out. But the problem is, I wish YouTube, when you did a dislike, gave you the option, and it would strictly be optional, give you the option that you could send a YouTube message to the person that produced the video and tell him why you disliked this video. You know, maybe you're saying you dislike the radio, or maybe you're saying I didn't provide enough information, or maybe you're saying I didn't have the same conclusion that you would have had. So, you know, since YouTube doesn't have that feature, if you do a dislike, I would appreciate if you could let me know why. Like I say, you can leave me a message via YouTube, or you can send me a direct email to TRRS73@gmail.com and tell me what I did wrong or what you didn't like about that particular video. So anyway, so much for stats. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, let me get out of this and go to this page. This is a gentleman that about a week ago, he said I was getting this new radio to me, and since you don't have one, I'd like to do a review for you. Now this is excellent. I really appreciate what he's done. And it wasn't that easy for him. For instance, number one, he's in an area where he doesn't have very good internet access, so it's very slow. So it takes him a long time to upload a video to share with me. And he doesn't have a webcam. He just used his cell phone camera and produced this video for me to share with my audience. And I really appreciate him. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name because I know I'll pronounce it wrong. So I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. And I really do appreciate his efforts. And I appreciate anybody else that wants to do that. You know, I would love to have reviews that I could put on my show that weren't my specific review. I did that with another YouTuber, Steve. He bought a radio that I didn't have, and we did a hangout, and he reviewed the radio for me. So I appreciate this gentleman taking the time to do this, and I'm going to show that next. It's his review of this new radio that he just bought and how he liked or disliked it. So let's go to that video next.
Hello, welcome to the Tom's Radio Room. I'm Dalibor and I'm doing this review for Tom Styles. Here we have analog Texon world receiver R-9012. I bought this device from eBay for some $22, I think, including shipping. It's a very good radio for the price, and if you don't have enough money for the better radios, I think that this is one you should go with. Now let's see some basic features and look and feel. Plastic is very good. It's not the cheapest plastic, it's not the best plastic, but like I said, for the price it's very well done. It's tight, almost all is very well made. This tuning button is a bit wobbly, but not wobbly that wants to fall off, but it's kind of half a millimeter or something like that. It's not a big deal. Now on the front side we have a speaker, obviously. We have a tune LED indicator. We have analog dial. We have a band switch here. On this side we have a light isn't so good. We have a volume wheel. We have a headphone input, actually output, and we have a DC input. It works on 3 volts. Now be careful with this power supply input, because I think that it's not well made. I tried it with my DC adapter, and I don't know if did I used wrong jack. I mean, I'm not amateur. This is my profession. I repair radios and TVs. Now when I used adapter, some connection was broken inside. When you don't use adapter, it has a short circuit, so you can use batteries, and when you plug in adapter, that connection breaks, and obviously here it was broken for good, so I had to open it and solder that connection inside. I mean, I could put another one, but I don't want to invest anymore in this radio because it's cheap and it's not worth time. But it works now, but only with batteries, so like I said, be careful with that. Here we have a tuning knob and on and off button. On the back side we have a telescopic antenna. It's well made. It won't fall off. It stands pretty solid. And we have this useful kickstand. It's not... You also have to be careful with it, because even with more expensive radios, I don't think that this is very well made. But it does its work, what it's supposed to do, as you can see. Here we have a space for batteries, 2 AA batteries, and that's that's about it. It covers FM, AM, or medium wave for Europe. It covers FM from 76 to 108 megahertz. It covers medium wave from 525 megahertz to 1610 kilohertz. It covers short wave from 3.9 to 21.85 megahertz. Shortwave band is divided into 10 sub bands or bands, call it like anything you want, and it does not cover it does cover all international broadcast band, but does not cover things in between, so it will be too long to go through all. But I mean, for this price, I've been watching and searching for a good radio, and you won't find radio for $20 which has a so wide shortwave band. Most of them go from 5 to 15 megahertz, and that's it, and this goes from 3.9 to 21.85 megahertz. Now it does not have a single sideband. I don't know if I said it, but for this price you won't get that. I mean, I think that cheapest radio with a single sideband is something like $50 or more. A Texon 6 PL600 or something like that. Let's see what I want to say. Oh yes, this radio is very sensitive to noise. It is very sensitive receiver overall, but it's very sensitive to noise, especially on shortwave and somewhat on medium wave. And if you're close to the computer like me, at this point it is sensitive to noise on FM also. Reception is very good on a shortwave for this price. I mean, I'm talking a lot about the price, but yeah, that's what you get for that, for $20. You won't get any better, I think, from at least from what I saw online and other reviews. Now, it is very sensitive to noise. If you have a TV, computers, fluorescent lights, and so on, don't expect it to work well. It won't work, and in some cases, if you are too close to the computer, it won't work on a shortwave almost at all. You will maybe be able to hear strong stations from China or some local stations. First, when I got this radio, after a few days I was really disappointed with the reception. I didn't realize that I had a noise problem, and because I tried to shut down TV and computer monitor and everything else, but I forgot to unplug everything. Keep in mind that all those new stuff, computer monitors and TVs, produce a noise even when they are shut down. So power supply always works and produces noise. So you need to unplug everything, and you will get a clear signal. It works very well on a shortwave with a built-in telescopic antenna, but you can improve reception if you clip on a longer wire. I mean, in some cases it does work, in some cases it simply doesn't work. It just make it worse, and you just get more noise. And I noticed this depends on if it's evening or morning, how you say it, depends. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes in the morning it works great with a long wire, and in the evening on the same frequency, in the same band, it doesn't work good and just amplifies noise. I guess this has to do something with propagation and so on. So I'm trying to remember what else important I want to say about this radio. I said about DC input. I said about the noise. Yes, I read that people in the big cities with a lot of FM station got overload problem. I live in the rural area in the village, and I can get distant stations, but I don't have that overload problem, because most of the station, closest station is some 10 miles from me, so I don't have to worry about that. Medium wave, it works better than my IVA stereo system. Over the day I can hear most of the stations from the another countries, and during the evening I can hear stations which are more than 500 kilometers away. I mean, I'm from Serbia, and I can hear stations from Russia, Middle East, uh, north of Africa, Germany, France, and so on. So it's a very, very good medium wave receiver. So I would recommend this radio if you don't have enough money to buy something better, because that was my situation. I didn't had shortwave radio for a very long time, and I wanted one, so I got this one, and I'm not disappointed. Batteries last very long because it does not have a display. It's literally spending electricity, most of the electricity on this speaker, so that's about it. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. I will made separate reception video. I don't know what will be sound quality, because I will use only microphone from my mobile phone, so I hope that you will hear something, and I will merge both videos in one. So that's about it. Don't forget to subscribe to Tom's channel, and you can support him by using his Amazon store, and it will be in the description below. So that's it. Goodbye.
Iznad Javanskog mora na letu od Indonezije ka Singapuru, objavile su indonežanske vlasti. Ministar za saobraćaj Ignacio Sionan rekao je novinarima da će spasilačka operacija... Amaterski snimak. Ukazuju na to među podlačima. Malo ja. Intézményfenntartó központ. Hozzátéve, hogy a jövő január fizetést a megszokott rend szerint február elején kapják meg a dolgozók. Tőzsödött ki egy olasz... Komaromi felé dotyče sa închisorii. Fie slavă și mulțumire. Ima okotvanje ideve građana. Srpska mesta su otvorena do 20 časova. Ține aflație deja în această... A svako od nas bi želeo da mu se bar pokoja želja u njoj ispuni.
saatler akşam saatleri.
Ben bir köpek sırt tüylerini kapatmışsa çok kızmış demektir.
Kedilerin bıyıkları çevresindeki hareketlere karşı önemli bir duyarlılıkları vardır.
Pensame sullo sfaleo, a mia come andranno da quello tanto corso.